Welcome to another exciting episode of Rebel Sage Perspectives. I am one of your hosts, Rudy, and my other co-host is Michelle there. Today we have quite the amazing and accomplished and still very young with all kinds of great things ahead of her actress, Carmina Garay. Welcome, Carmina. Thank you for being on Rebel Sage Perspectives.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
We are happy to have you. So what do you have going on right now?
Right now it's been summer for the most part, which has been really nice, but I'm actually doing some voiceover dubbing for a movie right now, so that's really fun, and I'm very excited about that. But for the most part, yeah, I've just really been honestly enjoying my summer for since I didn't really get to have one last year.
And I know this might cause a little rumbling in your house, but as far as working actors, it's someone that I know. I don't know if you ever remember that I met you before.
Yeah,
you were working then. You were working before that. You've been working since you were a child. Your career so far is every actor's dream. I mean, from one thing to the next to the other, and it just seems to be blossoming. I mean, was this anything that you were aiming at, or was it something that just kind of happened? Or, I mean, how's the ride been for you so far?
It's been quite honestly crazy. So, I mean, when I was younger, much younger, 6, 7, 8, it was honestly, it wasn't at that point for me, I wasn't like, oh, this is going to be a career, something I want to pursue. It was just kind of the extracurricular I did. Other people did soccer, some people did dance, I did acting. And it wasn't until maybe my 8th grade year of school, so I was 13 or 14, and that I kind of took a step back and was like, whoa, I mean, I tried to imagine my life without it, and I was like, I can't imagine not doing it at this point. And I mean, I've been doing it for so long, and I know everything that I hope I need to know about acting and being on set, that it became a real option and something I want to do as a career. So again, at first it started off as some fun I used to do, but now it's something that I genuinely want to continue to pursue.
I ask oddball questions because my heart and mind always go to, what happens within an artist, whether you're an actor or a musician or a painter, the inner life is what I find to be really interesting. Now, where I guess people outside of entertainment, they have these, daydreams of, ooh, I'd like to be in a movie, or I'd like to do TV. Now, being that your regular life is being in movies and being on TV, is there something outside of that you have daydreams about?
Yeah, actually, I would think so. So right now I'm super duper into history, and especially the World War II era, 1940s. And I've been literally reading up everything I possibly can read about World War II, books, TV shows, movies. And I kind of was like, oh my gosh, it would be so cool if I was a historian. I uncovered a new unfound original IRL story that somebody had from the war, and it changed the entire course, and I wrote a book about it, some dumb things like that. So that's
so you want to be Indiana Jones?
Yeah, basically.
That's awesome.
Those are good life goals.
So cool.
If I'm not mistaken, you're 16?
Yeah.
And you have a driver's license?
I don't right now.
Oh, do you just kind of taking your time with that?
Yeah, I've seen LA traffic, and I don't really want to drive in that. I'm a little it looks very hard, and also I can't even drive my friends around yet. So even if I did get my license, I can only drive myself places, and that's not fun.
Or your mom or dad. You could drive adults around places.
I mean, they're my friends too. But I'm going to movies, and my friends are like, oh, I don't have a ride, and I'm like, well, I can drive myself, but I can't drive you. It's not fun. So I'm like, I think I might just wait till I'm 18 to get it.
I remember when I was your age, one of the popular questions was, "Hey, what kind of car you want? What kind of car you want? Hey, what kind of car you gonna get? What kind of car you want?" And my answer was always, "What kind of car do I want? One with a driver."
That's smart. That's smart. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
still dreaming that. I'm still dreaming that. It might manifest today.
I think I'm still dreaming that too, actually. Anybody want to drive me? It's good to have a 16-year-old who's willing to do that in my house, though.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Michelle has one of those.
Oh, awesome. There you go. Easy.
Yeah.
Um, as far as entertainment goes, is there anything in particular that you find the most enjoyable? I mean, I know being on a set is a blast. It's like joining the circus, and you know, playing pretend and getting paid for it is kind of a odd and funny thing to be able to do. But is there anything in particular, whether it's television or commercials, stage? I mean, what, as far as you know, a young performer, what really gets you excited?
Genuinely, I mean, like it's hard to do with commercials, but like at least for like stage and like television shows and movies, I always look forward to like the bond that you get with everyone you get to work with, because like just getting to enjoy those like amazing moments together. Like you'll just be like on set and like someone like drops a light bulb and then somebody screams and you're like, oh no, and it's just like, and then you get to like talk to that person, like get like make bonds with them. Like I worked on a project recently in Louisiana, and one of the guys who worked with the camera, I don't remember his exact position, but we saw each other later at like a company party, and we were like, "Oh my gosh, hi!" And my mom was like, "Who is this guy?" But I knew him because I would always be in contact with him because he would always be like changing the camera, and like we'd always laugh and talk. So I think that getting just being able to like have that like that connection that you don't really just get to have with normal people, and like that like camaraderie you get, I think that's probably my favorite part.
Amazing. That's a wonderful. You're sweet. No, no, really, Carmina, because I remember when I was acting, and I bet your dad could tell you stuff about this. Like I would go to castings, and there would be like a casting across the hall with youngsters, and some of them they would just look like, oh, skipping school today, da 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 da. And they'd sit down, and their mom would sign them in and all that. And then there'd be these other kids that terrified me. Like they had their portfolio, and they would
Oh,
tell their mom where to go sit, and then they'd walk over and they'd start talking business with the casting director. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose my entire career to this little girl right here. Now, do you um like is it weird for you? Because I mean, I mean, you have a family background, and I know both your parents, and they're very nice and very professional people, and like they're good people. But do you ever come across like kids who should be doing something else because they make the room stink?
oh my gosh. The beautiful thing about acting is that anyone can enjoy doing it, but also like it takes a very special person to be able to continue and make a career out of it and do it professionally. I think that it takes a lot of like self-reflection to be able to like to realize if you are able to be that person or not. So I think that there's some people maybe who like who again, it's nothing bad about enjoying doing it, but sometimes like making a career out of it is a whole different thing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, I guess to be fair to those kids that used to scare me, I bet they were probably under some kind of pressure, whether it was to perform or to be, you know, competitive, because everybody is, you know, no matter what, whether you're young or old, in those types of situations, people are competitive. So I probably was a little hard as far as saying she stunk up the room, but she did scare me. She terrified me. I think that you were probably one of the kids that didn't terrify. Okay, I have to confess, I went ahead and when I got home, because I work nights, so I got home this morning and I watched your entire YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh.
I saw the whole thing.
Oh,
And
okay. Okay.
what an amazing talent. I mean, really you are. Everything from drama to I mean, song and dance, you know, it's It's quite a bit of skills you've got there. I just like to compliment. I know I'm not doing nothing but complimenting you further, but this is one where I'm probably going to get in trouble. You're busy, and you work, and you enjoy yourself, but you are getting older. Are boys coming around for you?
Quite honestly, I haven't met any guys my age that I genuinely felt like would have wanted like the kind of relationship I would want. So I don't think that I'm going to be getting into a relationship anytime soon.
That is
Good girl.
so wise. That is so wise.
That's a very
Take
smart
that
young lady. Yes, it
into
is.
your
you are.
adulthood. You're not. So, what are you, a rising junior in
I'm
school?
going to be a senior this year.
You're going to be a senior. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, further education and colleges, are those in your scope right now? And if so, what are you interested in as far as a major and stuff? What interests you other than history, which I mean, you could actually major in history if you wanted.
So, I definitely want to go to college. I definitely want to get a degree of some sort. Hopefully the plan is hopefully to get something in acting or like a drama degree or something
Okay.
along those lines. If for some reason I'm unable to do that, I just probably want to do something like within the branches of the entertainment industry. And then if all else fails, like everything goes wrong, then I'll probably get like a history degree or something along those lines.
You could
So,
minor
yeah,
in
I could minor
history.
in history. I could very well do that, but the plan
Yes.
right now is at least something in the entertainment industry.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So, what schools do most of the California schools offer that? I'm not, obviously, I'm not from California. I grew up in Texas and I've lived in Nashville a long time. So, would that be something in California that you would stick with, or would you go to New York City or?
So for like well, the schools at least I've looked at so far, they're either mainly in California or New York. And if
Okay.
I'm being quite honest, I only choose to either live in New York or California because I'm like very picky about like all the other states. I'm like so
Sure.
bad. Like I'm just a California girl, and when I went to New York, I absolutely loved it. So I'm probably gonna stay in one of those two realms of states.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sure there are plenty of good programs in those states for what you want to do. I would
Oh yeah.
imagine. I
Mhm.
would hope. Have you
I
traveled?
understand
Oh,
Chicago has a good one too.
oh,
Wow.
that's cool.
Just throwing it out there. I don't know. No, I had friends that graduated. I think I know it was from Chicago. I forget the name of the university, but they graduated with theater degrees.
Have you traveled outside of the U.S. for
Yeah.
work?
Oh, not for
Where,
work. Not for work.
or just in general? Where did you go, and what was your favorite place that you visited outside the U.S.?
Oh dang, that's tough. Well, I've only been to Mexico outside of the U.S., but
Okay.
I've been to a lot of places in Mexico. I'm trying to think. I think I really liked Cabo San Lucas. I really enjoyed when I got to go there. It was just I liked the environment and
Right.
like I liked the weather. It was very nice the whole time we were there, so I liked that a lot.
Cool. I was thinking, Rudy, I thought you had something. I don't know. I just thought I
Oh
heard
no,
you
I'll just
like
keep asking
ramping up.
embarrassing stuff. That's pretty much what I'm
Oh
gonna do.
gosh. I'm sorry, Carmina.
No,
No.
it's alright.
Well, no, you know what? I have to, I'm gonna come clean with you, Carmina. I did watch, like I said, I went through your YouTube, and I saw you in a few interviews, and I was like, oh my goodness, this young lady's got some poise. This young lady's got some interesting things to talk about. And then I felt nervous about my own hosting.
Oh no.
I think we're both doing just fine.
Oh, you're so supportive. That's great.
She is, but she is very well spoken. I agree with you, Rudy.
Now, if someone was to come up to you, whether it be one of your peers or even someone older, and ask you for advice about getting into entertainment, Is there anything specifically or anything like general, or what would you tell them?
Okay, so I'm like this sounds like so basic and so cliche, but I promise like it's honestly the best advice I can give. You just like you have to keep trying and like you have to just never give up because in especially in the entertainment industry or like acting specifically, you are like you will get the most no's that you've ever gotten in your life. Like you will get the most rejections, you will get the most disappointments, you will get the most like it's really tough on yourself because every audition you go into, like out of the 100 auditions you go for, you might only get one. And that can be really disheartening and really discouraging. And it makes a lot of people just want to give up. But if you continue to like practice your craft and audition and keep going back and these people like who are casting you will start to see that passion and that dedication and it won't go unnoticed if you keep getting better and you keep trying and you keep showing how much you love acting and your passion for it, then somebody will notice and you will be able to make it to where you want to be able to go in the future.
I think that's
Amazing.
very wise. Again.
Yeah, one one more you might want to one more option for yourself. You might want to throw want to just I don't know keep under the pillow or something. But motivational speaker. Oh my gosh, I feel like I can do anything now.
No, like genuinely like telling me that. Like I don't know how to feel. I'm like, okay.
Is there a section in the ASMR realm for people who just drop motivational taglines? You could do like a
Oh,
daily motivational tagline on an ASMR site.
I think
And
they're like positive affirmations or something like that.
yes, you could do
Yeah.
that. Another route for you to pursue.
Right. And now, positive affirmations with Carmina Garay.
I love it. I think that's perfect.
All right, so you're enjoying your summer, and you still got a little, you're still doing a little work on the side with the voiceover stuff.
Mhm.
Well, you're just voicing over a movie you already did, right?
No, it is. It's dubbing, so it's like I'm it's like a movie in another language, and I'm voicing over in English.
Very
Oh,
nice.
so is it you that's originally speaking Spanish, or you're being the voice of someone else
No,
entirely?
I'm somebody else's character, but I'm voicing them in English.
Michelle here
Oh
is
boy.
actually an up and coming voice actress herself. She just
Oh,
got a role on a little cartoon, and she's looking to I think expand that. And is there any like as far as doing a demo, anything that you would say like do this and do that?
I mean, for like any kind of like demo reel you're gonna give to anybody for any facet, just like you need to show your range. Like you need to show like the highest high and like the lowest low and everything you can do in between because if maybe they don't like one kind of voice you can do, then do another type of voice. Maybe they like that one better.
right.
So you just need everything. Just like everything you can do it.
Oh wow. I think I better start now because I have a lot of voices that I can do.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this one is for an Amazon Prime uh, adult. Is that what you would call it? Like an adult animated show on Amazon Prime?
Yeah,
Rudy, I think
yeah,
it's
it's
definitely
not a, it's
adult
not a, it's
content.
yeah, it's like a what NC-17.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
because they make cartoons for boomers too.
No, yeah, no, of course. Everyone's gotta have cartoons, man.
I'm
Heck
still
yeah,
not a boomer.
right. We're
Definitely.
Xers.
We're Xers. Yeah. I had to keep correcting my 16-year-old. I was like, stop calling me a boomer. That's your grandmother. That is not me. I'm not that old. I am an Xer. Get it right. But yeah, so I've got a few voices, and this one was a little bit challenging because, as usual, I thought I knew what I was doing. And I was like, how hard can it be? He told me what he wanted. He told me he wanted it this way, and I did it this way. And then I would get a message back, and he would be like, hey, can you redo this? I need it. I need you to pick up the pace. I forget because I've lived in the South so long that I speak really slowly compared to the rest of the world. And that's my normal pace when and tempo when I talk, when I
Mhm.
speak. And I would read the lines and he's like, it sounds really weird, like you're just reading it and you're not, and I was like, okay, okay, cool. So I redid it and I had to intentionally pick up the pace and keep an ear open for my pace
Mhm.
just to make sure I was doing it. And it sounded so foreign to me as I was reading the lines and speeding it up. Like I was trying to tell a story really fast and I had to speed it up and it was intentional and it sounded forced to me. But apparently that's how he wanted it because he kept those versions that I sent him. So, but it was really weird. It's been a good experience and I like it and I'm really hoping to do some more in the future, hopefully. Just keep practicing doing a bunch of different voices.
Oh yeah.
And
See how
follow
it goes.
Carmina's advice on everything.
Yes, I think that that would be smart on my part to definitely follow her advice. Carmina, are you guys still is Diary of a Future President, is that still happening or has that been renewed or is it just done for now?
Well, season 2 is coming out on August 18th, so
Oh, okay.
it's dropping all episodes on then.
Cool.
So there should be like some trailers coming out, posters coming out soon. Um, but as far as like season like 3, I wouldn't be one
You
of
don't
people
know
who
that.
know that right now.
Right, right. Okay, well, that's really cool. Yeah, we started to watch it previously and I don't know. I turned it on with my girls, my
Mhm.
16-year-old and then I have an 8-year-old as well. And we were watching it and I thought that was a really cool show. I liked it.
Hey, I'm
So,
glad.
yeah. Have you done any stage acting recently or have you done that?
I wish I've done stage acting recently. Theaters are like just like right now like they're barely opening back up.
Opening, right.
So I've been like looking around to see like any productions that have been going on that might be interested in going out for,
Yeah.
but I haven't. Again, I haven't been able to really audition for anything yet. So once I find something, hopefully I'll be able to get on.
Sure.
Yeah.
What what do you think what would be your dream stage show to be in? Or and what
Oh,
character would you play in it
oh, I have
if
a
you had your
couple.
pick?
Oh no,
I put you
I'm.
on the spot,
I
sorry.
know, no, I know, but I like already know. That's why. So I know I look too old to play this character, but there's this one. Her name is Winnie Foster from Tuck Everlasting. I would love to play her. Um, I think that I would have a blast as Anna from Frozen, and
Yes.
I would love to play Elle Woods in Legally Blonde.
I think I would love to play Elle Woods in
I
Legally
know.
Blonde, if I'm being honest. That would be
Gosh,
great. I'd
everyone
only
wants to
have to
play
lose
her.
60 pounds. I mean, hey, life goals.
No, like, oh my gosh, no. Like, Elle Woods can be anyone. Like, that's the beauty of Elle Woods.
Yes. She is a master.
She is.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Have you gone to Broadway? Have you seen some shows there?
I've been to New York once to see actually one of my castmates Tess from Diary of a Future President. She plays Elena,
Okay.
and we went to go see Phantom of the Opera together on Broadway,
Oh,
and that was so cool because I love
yes.
Phantom. It was great.
That is an absolute classic.
Mhm.
And if you get the chance, and I don't know, maybe you've seen it, but if you get the chance, I highly suggest Wicked.
I wanted to see, like it was sold out when we went, so we were
Yes,
looking to see if it was able to do, and Wicked was already sold out, and I was very sad. But Phantom is like still like it was still really good, but
that's the
hopefully
top one for
one
me. Yes,
day
I
I
love
get to see Wicked.
Phantom. I haven't seen a lot, and for a long while, I tended toward the darker side of things. So I guess that's from my darker days, the Wicked thing. But I mean, it's amazing. It's so funny and dark, and it's just a mixture. It's just like a hurricane of theatrical productions.
Mhm.
It's awesome. I love it.
It's just like the
So
ultimate musical.
yeah, sure, it really is. Rudy, do you have any other questions for Carmina?
No, I'm pretty good. I mean, I only want to wish you continued success. Thank you so much for being on the show. And hey, everybody out there who's listening, look out, world. This one's coming.
Yes.
She loves it, and she's dedicated and talented as all get out. I can't believe it.
Thank
And that
you.
is a perfect way to be. I think you're in the right place
Yeah,
for what you want
yeah.
to
You
do.
have,
And
you have a really great head on your shoulders.
Thank
yes,
you.
absolutely.
I'm very impressed. Like, yeah.
That is actually an outstanding compliment, Carmina, because this guy is not easily impressed. He's
Oh,
really
okay,
not.
okay.
I'm
He's
not that
very
bright either.
particular. Oh, stop it. So yeah, that's a lovely compliment from him. If you have any social media spots that you would like to shout out, a website, a YouTube,
When
anything you
stuff's
want
dropping, when
to,
stuff's premiering, this is the red
yes,
carpet. Yeah,
this
let
is
us know.
it. Let us know.
So go follow me on Instagram at official Carmina Garay. That's also my name on Twitter, so go follow that as well. Um, my Facebook is Carmina Garay, and I'm and and watch Diary of Your President during August 18th on Disney Plus.
That will be awesome. We'll be watching for
All right,
sure.
we'll be seeing you there, Carmina.
All right. Good to
Hey,
have
Mom and
you.
Dad said hi.
I will.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on with us.
Thank you for having me.
Bye, guys.